Here, just a couple. And then we'll get started.
Everybody.
I can't open this Coke, by the way. Like, I bought this Coke, right? Man.
Are you becoming retarded?
And it's
You need a bottle opener, you dumb shit.
well, what the fuck? Like, these are usually twist-offs, you know? Like, what
No,
the
they're
hell?
not.
You bought a
Okay.
glass Coke?
Okay.
Coke in a glass bottle all the time.
Okay.
They are not.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, all right. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to PonyTonite. This is the show where a bunch of friends get together and talk random topics of discussion with your favorite brony personalities for your amusement every single Friday night at 10:30 p.m. EST. My name is Sheldog. I'll be your host, and I'm joined by a lovely array of human beings this week. Probably the most regular host we've had on for a long time, probably months and months and months. Corpulent Brony, Licky, Burning Donuts back again. Faith Miscellaneous. Rabies is sitting in with us, a previous guest. He does PMVs, if you're not aware. You've probably seen his work. And today...
YTPMVs, actually, get it right. He's a
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, I'm not a
Dinosaur.
human. I'm a trigender pyrofox.
Yeah. My name's not
Oh,
Faith
my
Miscellaneous. It's Faith
There
or
are at least
Miscellaneous.
5 genders in the audience that you've
Okay.
offended right now.
Okay. So our guest... Shut up, Licky. I'm fucking talking. Our guest this week is Twizzle, and he's done nothing in the fandom, apparently, is what I've been told. But he did things in 2011 and 2012, if I'm correct.
And
Only
2011.
2011 bronies remember.
And apparently, if I'm correct, from what Corpulent told me, if I'm not misconstruing it, Twizzle is... You've been a pony fan since the 80s, right? Like way back.
I wasn't alive in the 80s. No, that's just Corp trying to make himself look young.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no one was a fan of ponies in the 80s.
Jesus
God.
Christ. Between
Not like
Corp,
donuts.
between Corp and Donut, you got the fucking retirees of America hanging out here.
Oh,
It's terrible.
Back in my day,
Eggs.
we had to go to the theater to watch My Little Ponies.
That never happened. Sorry.
I know.
But yeah, I know. I saw
Back
the
in
shit.
my day, we had Gak and we liked it.
So, Twizzle, I want to get started here by asking you what I ask everybody who comes on this show. How did you initially get into the fandom? And usually I have a follow-up, but you don't do anything, so we'll just start there, I guess.
Well, I did things once upon a time.
Right.
However, how I got into the fandom, man,
Yeah. Man.
that is the starter question, isn't it?
It is.
It's terrible.
It's really shitty starter question, too, but I think it's...
But it's kind of a
provide some
necessary one, so
context. Yeah.
I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, blah, blah. I'm in Los Angeles. It's this
Okay.
big city. I have a friend over in Phoenix, Arizona, and there's a band out here that I happen to be a fan of, once upon a time known as Save Ferris, and they were playing in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I went there to see them for the hell of it, because a lot of drinks. Why not? Well, a lot of drinks in the pregame. The friend of mine I was visiting said, you have to watch this video. And it was horses, and I went, oh, I'm going to make fun of this. And then I realized I actually liked it and had a pretty good time watching it. So I watched every damn episode, got caught up, and blah. There you go. Not very exciting. That
was a very boring story, man.
It
very
was.
We didn't even really need all that precursor if you go.
yeah, you really.
No, well, I was trying to.
I watched the video. It was
No,
like,
no,
yeah,
no.
don't
Keep it
make
brief.
fun of
He
this.
needed. He had to pad it out with something, right?
Yeah.
You had to give it a
that
little
was
bit of substance.
No,
that
no,
was
there-
a wiki story.
there's
that's,
so much
that's
more
what
to
that
it.
was.
There
it was
really
a
is
wiki
more to
story.
it, but it's kind of irrelevant. So.
I told one bad story, and now I'm synonymous with shitty storytelling.
You are like your story went on way too fucking long. Like
It was
seriously.
like an hour.
Anyways, let's get back to Twizzle here. Okay, so you keep saying you used to do things. I used to do things in this fandom. I did. What were those things?
Well,
Exactly.
to be fair, I say I used to do because I got invited on this thing, which is apparently about irrelevancies, which is me.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And so I feel obligated to say, well, yeah, I was a content creator several years ago, and I stopped because I got bored. No offense.
Right.
The show I still enjoy, but I have no interest in making things anymore.
Why would
No,
that
I'm
be
offended.
offensive? Yeah.
Definitely not offensive.
Yeah.
Well,
You can do whatever you want.
you folks are
I'm
still
offended.
creating
You're being
content
offensive enough.
related to Pony, even if it's a podcast.
Wow.
No, or Licky's not.
I don't know who the fuck Leaky is, just like the fuck I am. It's fair.
That's okay. No one knows.
Yeah,
who
yeah, yeah. Who
not
are
the
these
only-
guys again?
Licky
I'm
doesn't even know
confused.
who Licky is, man. He's
So,
still
but
searching.
Twizzle, what did you used to make?
Well, I started out making PMVs just because I
Oh.
wanted to learn new stuff. Like, oh, wow, editing. Okay, this is neat.
Mhm.
And then I learned what I wanted to know and I stopped. But I met this guy, Rabies, who's here.
Yes.
And so I taught him how Vegas works and he taught me how FL Studio works. So I started doing YTPMVs and he started having actual video with his videos. So it worked out. And now I've spent
Wow.
the past 3 years with him yelling at me to keep making shit and me not doing it.
So why don't you make content? Why are you bored of it? What specifically?
Mm,
No man. What,
Just explain that.
what is it?
It's an absolute
Why?
chore. It's work.
It's a chore. So you don't you don't get any enjoyment out of it. None.
I enjoy work when I get paid.
I see. Do you have a job?
Monetize your videos.
Do I have a job?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a
You
job.
do. What do you do for a living?
I'm full-time employed horse fluffer,
Oh really? What does that entail?
sucking a lot of horse dicks.
I see. I see.
That
So
sounds like what Anthony
corpulent.
does.
No, it sounds like a job that Corp would like.
Hey, he
No,
would-
I'm not into horse dicks at all.
Anthony sucks a lot of horse famous dick, you know.
to be fair, I do make more than Corp sucking horse.
Oh,
It's a 6-figure job. It's pretty good.
Oh, 6 big Corp.
Yep.
Corp, you
Suck
got your
those
beat.
dicks and
Got
you
your
get
beat.
over the fucking 100K mark.
Oh
man.
man.
it is a lot of cum though. So.
Oh no, as a fluffer, your job is to get them hard, not to finish them. Just got to be clear here. I don't
So
have.
would you swallow or would you spit?
I would not be in that position.
No, it's just, you gotta
Good
answer.
night,
Would you
everybody. We'll
swallow
catch you.
or-
Yeah, we're done here. No, it's
Okay, have you ever seen a fire
well-
hose?
Well,
like every
You know-
affluent brony. God, I hate that fucking word. Like every
I hate
person in
bronies.
this fandom who
I
actually
fucking
makes
hate
money.
bronies.
I work in IT, just like the rest of them.
Oh, I don't work in IT.
You don't make
You're
money.
not affluent.
Well, my degrees.
I
are
make money.
film
I just
and-
don't make as much money.
Well, there's a difference between making money and then there's making money.
I suppose.
Different inflictions there. There's I have to worry about where my rent comes from versus, well, what the fuck am I going to do with this $5,000? I don't give a shit. It's there's differences. And no, I'm not at the $5,000. I don't care, Mark. $5,000 still matters.
So Rabies, how you been?
Good.
Good. Yeah. What you been up
Suck
to?
any horse dick lately? Like,
Yes, yes, that, like all the time. I'm like, as opposed to Twizzle, I actually suck horse dick. So
And you swallow or do you spit?
I always swallow.
Good night,
See, I know
everybody.
Corb. I know Corb. Corb shows up. He gargles that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But
To be fair, Rabies, you know, I suck horse stick for a living. You do it as a hobby.
Well, yeah,
Let's
but
be fair.
Man, you guys are so cynical tonight. I'm gonna talk to the chat now. Fuck you guys. Hey,
Oh.
Chad, how you been?
no, wait, they're too cynical, so you're gonna talk to the chat? What?
Well,
Yeah.
that's going to go somewhere.
Yeah.
this guy is like, I'm so amazed to see
guy over
Derpy
here.
Twizzle here.
Yeah.
What? I thought this guy left the fandom years ago. Wait, were you like popular at some point?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
You know, I've probably seen. You did like YouTube poops and stuff, right? Or just like music
Donut, we
videos.
just went over this, Donut. Use your fucking ears. God.
However,
Well, I'm
I'll answer
trying
that for
to
you.
say that I've probably seen some of his content and
You
just
may
don't
have.
know it.
It was just a long time ago. That's all.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, I mean,
when you get right down to it, PMVs these days are assholes using After Effects scripts. They're not very
Yeah,
fucking interesting.
Yeah,
And-
they do seem very repetitive.
And
Like, I
that
see
was kind of
fucking-
it. I got to a point where I knew how to do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to learn anything else, and I stopped. It's not like I left the fandom or hate the content. I just didn't have an interest in progressing to where people are now because I don't find it very interesting.
I think
You know-
Willow Shine's
you know,
the best PMV
I-
there.
I really feel that, Twizzle. You know, I find in my own stuff that I'm like happy. Like I like learning new shit. When I'm not learning new stuff and what I'm doing for the fandom,
It's work.
it becomes like a chore.
Yeah.
Well, it's monotonous. It's so
Well,
repetitive.
You know, to be
Get
perfectly
anywhere.
honest, if you are Brony Dance Party, you're the cancer.
That's true. I agree.
Don't put that in
So,
a quick.
Shots fired. We may get him on here to defend his
Oh
title.
God,
We'll do it. We'll bring him back.
Don't,
Come on,
don't we have
buddy.
him on Skype? I think I have him on Skype. I think Corp does too, right?
Yeah, dude.
Well, let's add him to the chat.
Let's see if he's on.
Let's
Let's
tell
see if he's
Brony
on.
Dance Party our cancer.
He's on do not
Let's
disturb.
have a debate.
You know, to be fair, I haven't seen anything he's done in the past few years. Maybe he's.
Oh, now you're back.
And no. I'm just gonna say, After Effects Puppet Tool, get the fuck out. Hey, Puppet Tool, just stop, please.
No, you
more
can do
AE Puppet
great.
Tool.
No,
Dude,
no, you can do
his
great
fucking,
with that, 'cause
his fucking animations are so like, I don't know, like stilted. They seem very
It's
robotic. and-
After Effects Puppet Tool.
No, that's
Yeah,
just
use
his
your
skill
ears,
level.
man. God.
No. That's just his skill level. Because Two Snacks does all his stuff in After Effects.
Who the fuck is Two Snacks?
How do you know? Two Best Sisters Play. He does everything.
Why is
for
that
Two
name
Best-
familiar?
Yeah, it
He
is,
does-
but I have no idea.
Two Best
He's the one
Sisters
that did
Play
the ponies in a box animations and stuff.
Literally, who is Two Snacks? Who cares? Fuck this
he-
guy. I don't
He's
care.
one of the most popular animators in the fandom and outside of
There's
it.
some asshole who uses AE scripts and nets
Well-
million views a video.
I guess, you know,
No,
that's
I've watched
fucking
him edit.
obnoxious and asinine. But anyways, this Two Snacks motherfucker. I do know who you're talking about. I just looked it up. And fuck this guy. He hasn't made shit in months. Screw him.
He's an animator and he works on commission for Machinima. So yeah, he can't always make pony-based videos.
What am I doing with my life? Why am I doing that?
He's made so many He's probably the hardest working animator, but he doesn't do his own stuff. It's the thing. He doesn't have time. He's always working for Two Best Friends Play or someone.
So Rabies, what are you working on right now?
A few things. Like,
Oh yeah, like what?
Uh-huh.
okay, I make videos for Patreon right now, so
Oh, you're
I'm
making
like-
big fucking money now on Patreon.
Hey,
All that horse
wow.
fame dough, right?
I know, right?
All those gullible,
Hey.
dumb fans willing to pay you money for making quick animations. What a bunch of suckers.
Oh man.
So much.
Wait, I thought
so
we
much
weren't talking
rage
about
in
Brony
everyone's
Dance
head.
And Sheldon, it's gonna hurt when you find out I'm actually his biggest supporter, right? Oh,
This guy's a fucking sucker, man. Holy shit. You fucking sucker.
He's
God.
like, first cock, open your ears.
Yeah, he did say that.
Have you
Damn
ever
it.
seen the size of Rabies' dick? I mean, be fair.
I haven't.
Oh.
I'm curious, though.
It's goddamn ginormous.
Oh, oh my.
It's a lie.
It's horrifying, and I'm
Good
totally.
night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night.
Absolute size.
This is the best podcast.
This is like the dumbest podcast ever. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun.
Like-
This will be the one that people animate. You know, I
Yeah.
just know it.
When we become Game Grumps, they're just gonna go back in the back catalog and animate this.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's the goal.
I'm faggot. I'm not so faggot.
And we're the faggots.
Can I ask a question that someone wanted
Sure.
to ask? Okay.
No.
DerpyTwizzle wanted me to ask. Twizzle, would you fuck a horse?
What the hell?
He's already said
You know,
he's
I'm just
welcome.
gonna go ahead and assume
He,
that.
he gets horses hard for a living, man.
Wait,
I mean,
is
I
it
think
possible-
It's not much of a stretch that he would fuck a horse.
No, there's.
Is it possible you were drunk when you told me to ask that?
God, was that?
Yeah, you
Yes.
got drunk and you talked shit about me, motherfucker. Fuck you.
What's that?
Jerry.
And if you want to go there, I can.
Guys,
I'll talk about it. I think it'd be.
No.
Let's talk about the horse dick sucking and your alcoholism.
Okay.
I'm not an out. Oh, right. Never mind. I'm not listening. I'm gonna get a bottle opener. Bottle opener. Can't talk.
Just
You're
use
okay.
your hands, pussy.
I can't, man. I'll try using my teeth,
They're
but I'm not.
fucking
Oh,
Canadian hands.
If you still smoked, you could use a big lighter.
Oh, I do have a lighter. Thank you.
There you go.
I don't know how that works, but you know.
I think it pops it or something.
This
You know-
man is brilliant.
Or-
You know,
or it's
you know,
kind of smoker.
I spent 50 cents on a bottle opener once, like 5 years ago. It's still on my keychain, and it's been the best 50 cents I've ever spent.
What about that 50-cent blowjob from that one truck stop hooker?
I still stand by my statement, sir.
50-cent blowjobs. All the STDs in the world.
Well, on the upside, no teeth. She's like 80 at that
That's
point.
actually a good topic. What's the best X amount of money you've ever spent on something? Like, what's the most sound purchase you ever made?
Well, Corp's gonna say his house.
No, no,
That would be yeah. Isn't your house like fucking worthless now?
no. I lost half the value, but it's slowly coming back.
Yeah.
So, everybody in the audience, if you have any questions for us, DerpyTwizzle, and anybody in the call right now, just jot them down. Corp will take them down, and we will start answering them
But
in about
okay,
15 minutes.
You know what's always a
Sheldon,
solid
what's your-
plan? You should borrow a lot of money against your equity. That's always a solid plan.
Sheldon,
Always.
what's the best amount of money that you spent? Like, what's the best purchase you've made?
He's not gonna say college.
You didn't go to college.
I went to
You went to a
university.
music school.
I'd like to answer this question though, seriously.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Right
Okay.
away. And do not say Twilight.
Yeah. Don't say
No,
the
I haven't received.
Oh, I know what this is.
Once I
Yeah.
received the Twilight, that probably would be the
Oh,
answer.
is that the Twilight?
The Twilight. But no, I would
And-
say Marry the Anthromare is a pretty good investment there.
But that's not even a lot of money. It's the most amount of money.
Oh, I
It's
thought
like
it was the most.
Fucking chump change.
What?
No, the most-
No, the question was, what's something you spent money on and you said, this is absolutely worth every penny. I'm very
Yes.
happy with this purchase. That was the question.
Oh, my fire studio, for sure, definitely.
Fucking Mac fanboy. Kill
I-
It's
yourself.
not a fucking Mac. It's Personas, you dumbass.
It's for Macs though.
No, it's not.
You're a fucking hipster
You're an idiot.
fanboy.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually gonna back Sheldon up. Faith, you're an idiot. Just
Hipster fucking
God, thank you.
Canadian. You're
Thank
fucking Canadian. Fucking
That's
Canadian.
nice. Okay.
Sheldon, what's your so yours is fire, whatever, Canadian bullshit. What's yours, Twizzle?
don't even have an answer.
Probably something involving drugs, I would imagine.
Probably.
Or you're a motorcycle?
No,
You look like a
actually, I don't
biker.
ride.
That's what Corp told me. You look
Yeah,
like a biker.
I don't ride.
Oh, why not?
I was more into bicycles than motorcycles.
Are you a member of the Hells Angels? I feel like you might be.
No, but I
Do
did.
you owe him money, Sheldon?
All right.
I might.
What
Maybe
kind
a
of
little.
What kind of bike do you own?
Nothing.
Oh.
I live in LA. Who the fuck gets on the road on a bike? Are you stupid?
I don't know. None of us live in LA.
Die.
Well, if you live in a shitty part of LA,
Or any part of LA.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're talking about. I know.
I don't know. I just heard you, like
Traffic out here?
bikes.
No, I wouldn't get on a bike. God.
I fucking
You could
pulled
get-
I went out for a steak for dinner tonight. And on my way home, it was like pitch black out, and
where'd he
so
go?
this guy in front of me slams on his brakes. I was like, "What the fuck?" He swerves out of the lane. There is a guy on Sheldon's gonna be the only one that gets this, but there was this guy on Gateway Boulevard
yeah.
in the center of a lane on a bicycle.
So you
With
want to
no
give
what?
us some context? here?
What? Did you say on a bicycle?
Yes, on Gateway
Oh
Boulevard
my
at like
God.
8 o'clock.
Hey, Licky, you want
just
to
asking the
want to
guy.
tell us what it looks like? This
He must-
Gateway Boulevard.
Shut up, Faith. He's talking.
It's
Okay, so-
basically it's a very large like
Dangerous.
5-lane roadway that cuts through the center of our city.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What was it a fancy bike? Was it like a
No,
high-end
it
road
was-
bike
It
or?
was some greasy, hairy, homeless guy on a bicycle, with a little bicycle trailer
yeah.
full of garbage bags, and he was just riding down the middle, not the middle of the road, but the middle of the far lane. But it was right before the freeway turnoff, so everyone was in that lane to get onto the freeway.
Oh wow.
Why wouldn't he? Is there no way to go around, like circumvent that area?
I don't know.
That's not the problem. The problem is that a bicyclist should not be in that fucking lane. And if they are, and they get hit, too fucking bad. You shouldn't have been there.
Sheldon has no sympathy for the homeless.
None.
You heard it here first, folks.
Even though I was homeless for 4 months.
He
None.
is racist, rape apologist, anti-homeless,
Yes.
homophobe,
Yes.
Oh yeah. he's totally.
anti-Islamic.
Anti-Semitic. You said
In fact, if you are a thing, he hates you.
Probably. Unless you're cocaine. He loves you.
I do like cocaine. I really do. Yeah.
So Twizzle, what kind of music did you use in your PMVs?
Shit nobody heard of.
Bag step.
Oh,
I was being
Come on.
hipster. No, it was ska.
well, that's cool.
Mostly ska. Bit of not ska, and then ska.
A bit of not Scott. That's a.
And unfortunately, a particular one that coined the phrase horse, as in a whore. And whoops. My bad.
I think we need to interrupt this podcast to bring everyone some breaking news. Please
Oh,
brace
dear.
yourself. But apparently, Shia LaBeouf was arrested in Austin an hour ago. He was on 6th Street outside of a bar when he was
Holy
arrested for
shit.
public intoxication.
Oh, look at this. I'm muting and getting a drink while you talk about that, because fuck, man, that was painful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read the chat. And,
Shia LaBeouf is pretty fucking.
You know, I was trying to ask some questions to the guy, but okay.
What questions are we? We have a guy who
Fuck,
didn't.
the guy
say
doesn't even
something.
fucking care. Who cares? Fuck
He
him.
hasn't made
Alright.
content in 2 or 3 years. He's a has-been. A has-been, I tell you. Rabies, what's up with you? You're
Let's talk to
relevant.
Rabies. I like
He's like,
Rabies.
I don't know,
Rabies-
like,
So guy.
Rabies is like
he's
a
like-
nice guy. Let's talk to
Okay.
Rabies.
Twizzle. Hi.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Okay, so when I started out, Twizzle actually had more subscribers, and he was actually uploading videos and stuff, and he was making good PMVs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he
I
had
just-
he has 3,979, right? I think this is the right.
What the hell did I come back to?
I don't
yes, sure.
yeah,
We're talking
so
about how many STDs you have.
Oh, a lot.
Apparently,
Right. Okay, so like you were saying, Rabies.
yeah, so Twizzle had all these PMVs, and he was good at editing, so I was like pretty impressed with it. And he actually liked my videos, so we met up and like exchanged ideas and stuff.
And semen.
And then, yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of semen. It was sticking with your theme. Definitely a lot.
Hey man, put that cigarette out.
This is a no smoking
No.
zone.
that sounds
sir?
like a Zippo. That's
That
very
was
nice.
a Zippo.
Nice.
It's a Zippo with Celestia on it saying Princess of the fucking Light. I can't
Twiz-
stop using it. It cracks me.
Twiz-
Nice.
Twizzo.
Mhm.
Twizzo, how much money would it take for, like, let's say for Sheldon to be able to just ram your ass? How much money would it take? Would you do it for $1 million?
That's kind of a silly question.
Would you?
No.
You wouldn't. For $1 million, you wouldn't have anal sex with Sheldon.
A million means a lot more to some than
kind of-
others, and it doesn't mean much to me.
I'd let Sheldon ram my ass for $10,000. I got to pay off my truck with that kind of money.
Fuck, I'll let any of you ram my ass for $50.
Oh god.
I sat back down into a bad movie from the 80s.
I'm broke,
So
man.
glad.
I have no money. Fuck.
It's like watching
Look at that
Porky's
thing
in
from
here.
Look at that thing from undergrads. Yeah, and I never licked lard of a dirty ashtray for fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I mean, just to be fair, the reason being is Sheldon is AIDS-ridden, and I don't need that. $1 million is not worth AIDS.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah,
That's
I
logical.
do have AIDS.
you gotta keep track of your shit. Just saying. Now,
Yeah,
Sheldon
at
plus
least-
a
you know what?
clean
You know what?
test.
Twizzle,
Well, still
Twizzle.
no.
At least you're a smart man. You know, you're looking out for
Yeah.
yourself, and I can respect that.
I'm gonna die of my own decisions. I don't need help.
Yeah.
Drinking, smoking, yeah, I'm fucked. But AIDS, yeah, no. See, you should have said Sheldon with a clean rep sheet from the clinic.
Ah.
But just straight up Sheldon, I don't fucking know this guy. Hell no. And even if I knew the guy, to be fair, hell no, I don't actually roll that way. Except for, my wife who rabies here. Then it's a little different.
Bum-ba-dum, bum,
You know,
By the way,
Speaking of
Rabies,
AIDS,
your icon thing is horrifying, and I don't know why.
That's a nice segue for me saying, speaking of AIDS.
Speaking of AIDS.
Wait, who said that?
Well, Leaky
Okay,
and...
well, so are yours. I mean,
His
Mine's
is
just-
like
mine's
this,
just-
goes both ways.
What's wrong with the moose?
it's a buff moose. It's like just looking down at you like it ain't gonna suck itself. Like, well,
Well, I mean, it ain't.
it is a little creepy.
Corpulent, do we have any audience questions?
Well, we have one that's really relevant to the discussion that just occurred.
Excellent. Let's
Oliver
Found it.
T. Hancock would like to know, what if Sheldon wore a condom?
Condoms break, man. He probably poked a hole in it on purpose, actually.
Let's face it, it's Sheldon. He's just gonna, poke twice and pull the thing off. And then just like, no, this is how it normally feels. Schemer. I'm not done with that.
That's pretty accurate. You're right.
Just shit.
You know what? I'm amazed how well you know me so far, and I've only talked to you for like 40 minutes. It's amazing.
It's strange. It's almost like we should have talked at some point.
Yeah, you're really good at predicting what people are like. Very good.
Okay.
Don't do podcasts.
Right. Okay, Corp.
Okay. Rapid Beta wants to know, what's a YTPMV? I thought it was a pitch shifting art experiment.
Oh, tell Rapid Beta to go fuck himself. Oh, wait, I just did. Rapid Beta, go fuck yourself.
I'm sure if he could, he would.
Well, we had that time in Tijuana. It was awkward.
That's gay.
Done.
What is a
That's
YTPMV LGBTQLS? Or what is it?
Etc.
Okay.
Y2
360 no scope.
video.
I'm guessing it's a YouTube poop PMV, but why is
Wait.
it just a YouTube poop?
Wait, do you actually want the history?
Yeah,
Or you just
what
want
is
some
it?
ass?
No, what is it?
A YouTube poops. You know what those are?
Yeah.
You don't know what a YouTube
YouTube
is?
No, I'm
poop
saying
music
it's
video. That's just when they were back in the day doing.
So can YouTube poops? Can YouTube poop just not have music in them
No,
without being that?
They frequently do. That's where it came from.
So why couldn't it just be a YTP then?
Well, because they're not generally dedicated to just the music. When you hear YTP, you're expecting a lot of seizures.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It'll have jokes and then music in it.
And the music is the joke, and it's about 30 seconds at best.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it came from. And then a bunch of people started doing it, and then a bunch of assholes who started doing brony documentaries started saying, so it's a YTPMV, so that's like pony, right? But he is always pony.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
Shut up. She makes lots of spaghetti.
Oliver T. Hancock wants to know,
Again? God, what the
Are
fuck?
your
Do we not have any questions?
I guess this goes to both Twizzle and Rabies and anyone else who wants to answer. Are your girlfriend's tits located in close proximity to her pooper?
Fuck. That's wonderful.
I guess he's asking, do you have a horse wife?
Yeah, thank you, Oliver, for the high quality question there. We'll get to that eventually.
I don't know, Oliver. Where's your mom's tits? Ooh.
He doesn't
Well,
have a mom. She died long ago.
Donut, his mom's tits are located between you and I.
Damn right.
You're right. This animatronic pony raises a good point. This is basically the fuck cast. He's right. That's what this has devolved into.
Isn't that what this is?
But I prefer
That's what it used
the
to be.
podcast over
Wait, it's something else now?
Hey, no offense to our guests, but I prefer those old podcasts where we didn't have guests like all the time. We would literally just have a shit podcast.
Yeah,
and
I
people
think
loved it.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a week on with guests and a week off. And a week
Yeah,
on
that's what you were
and a week
doing.
off. Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, this is kind of a week off with guests because who the fuck are you guys?
Silver
saying?
Eagle, by the way, is going to hate this very much.
Oh wait, are we streaming?
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh shit, yo, we're gonna get pulled again for like the third
Yes,
time.
we're totally live right now. Really?
I thought we were just live on YouTube though. I forgot about the.
We're not live on PVL.
Oh, dude, he's not gonna put this up. He's not.
Yes,
gonna
it
Oh,
will.
don't worry, he will.
It will be up.
He will. Okay, so people
Okay.
are asking,
Can I-
Fuckcast. I just want to clarify for them. When we first started the show, it was called the Pony Fuckcast, and then we changed the name because guests were denying to come on the show based on the name. They thought it was too offensive, so we just changed the name. That's all that is.
In all
We're all-
fairness,
Spelled with
you,
a PH.
you blame him?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's a bad name. Definitely, it is awful.
There's certain
But it was a bad
connotations.
thing.
It's not even that. It's just not creative or anything. It's just dumb.
But
It's
it's
pure
also-
stupidity.
We decided to change it was when we got denied Crown Prince, and we were like,
No, we got denied a BronyCon panel.
Yeah.
That's when.
Crown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but who cares about that?
I remember that's when the discussion first came up, was when we got denied Crown Prince, and then
You know, just to tie it back into horses, I remember Crown Prince did something for Anthology recently.
She did.
you know,
Yeah.
went for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
A little bit of that fart joke that went too far.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I
You
would
mean
just
animated James
That
porn?
was,
No, I
that
just
was
want to
fantastic.
straight up apologize because I'm the asshole who taught the guy who did the audio how to do that.
Yeah, that was seriously
in fact,
not
the first-
funny at all.
The first fart in there, that was my bad. Sorry.
God, that was
Yeah.
that was just animated James was just masturbating furiously to that shit.
Wait, no, I do know who that is, but I don't know the relevancy.
Oh, he's into
Um,
farts. It's
So
a
do you want
fetish, like
another
that's-
question here?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Let's
beautiful.
keep it going.
Not a double nagger says, "What does it mean to be a horse fag?"
A horse what?
Fag.
Horse.
Horse bag. Okay.
That's obviously a question for Corp.
yeah, I agree.
So
For
much
whom?
for
For
you.
For
you.
you.
Me.
Yeah.
Out of
Um,
all
Is there an
of us-
echo in here?
Out of all of us, Corp,
Dead weak stunner.
I mean, no offense, Corp, but out of all of us, you are the biggest horse fag. By far.
well, I mean, how do you
got the
define
most
horse fag? I
merch
guess.
and-
Yeah, that is true. How are we defining horse bag?
Corp.
Exactly.
We're defining it as Corp.
Oh well.
No, that's
How many
not
tulpas
a-
and merchandise
I
you
know
got?
that's-
There you go.
I think what he's saying is that basically he's making the definition be corpulent brony.
Yeah, it's pretty
So out of all the people
yeah,
that
I
are
got
here, corpulent
I got that.
is
Thank
the
you.
most corpulent brony of the group because
okay.
he's
Well, thank you.
brony.
That means a lot to
Well,
me.
I think
No, it does.
Uh,
Seriously, I'm not joking.
I
Gonna have
think,
goals.
Oh, okay.
I think Corp has probably done the most spaggiest shit out of everyone in this group. Like he makes tulpas and he orders these life-size plushies and he has like a million toys and you are the ultimate cringe brony.
Yeah,
I mean,
he is on
you are.
so much cringe channels and stuff.
And that's fine. That's not really a bad thing. But in terms of and he likes the fandom more than all of us do, I think. So that's another thing. And yeah, corpulent wins. Corpulent is the
Yeah.
right choice.
You know, if I wanted to define it, an actual horse fag is somebody who loves the fandom more than the actual show.
That's absolutely ludicrous. I don't get that at all.
That
That's
sounds
No,
the,
no,
fandom
it's-
is, the fandom is awful. It's,
No,
it's
no.
terrible.
Like, by that definition, I don't know if I like that one because, like, the show is okay, but I do like some of the fan created stuff a lot. More because it can go darker, it can go
Tell you
into
what.
more nebulous topics and stuff like that.
allow me to refine for you.
All right.
It's not, the show, I still like the show.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I also like the art. I like the creations. I'm a little behind on YouTube, so I don't know what people do, and I've never been a podcast fan, so I got no opinion there. But it's the people who are more fans of the horse famous than they are of the horse, thus
Okay.
horse fags.
That's yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
don't know
that's
if that
not
would
me,
be
though.
Corp then.
No.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no.
not.
That would be Anthony more.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know who that is, so we're good.
Oh no,
Okay.
he does.
In Corp's case, though, he wants to be that horse fan.
That would be for the audience for context. Limbo Podcast is biggest horse bag.
Okay, I actually saw that shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Only the one episode where Draft was on there because the guy fucking
Oh
hates
yeah.
me.
Yeah. Oh, he hates you. Why?
Yeah, Draft and I don't get along.
Well, Draft doesn't get along with most people.
Well, because the first time I met him, I said, "Wow, you look familiar. Did I ever see you at a BurryCon before?" And that wasn't a fucking joke. That's actually what happened. He doesn't like me because of that.
And he got really offended, of course.
Well, in all fairness, there's a lot of reasons not to like me, and I'm sure that he found more.
I
That was
can't.
like-
I can't see any reason not to like you. Actually, you're a cool dude, Twizzle.
How dare you accuse me of being a furry? I'm a brony. That's totally different.
Right.
Well, the worst
Totally.
part is I wasn't accusing him. I'm like, "Yo, you look familiar." That's what it came down to.
Yeah, he was just saying,
Yeah.
"Yo, I recognize you. You look kind of familiar." Like he's not claiming he's anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have more questions?
Yeah, moving on. X Griffins wants to know, when do you think the Brony fandom is going to end? Well, if it does.
Never. Never.
Well,
It won't.
Never. There's your
this
answer.
shit's been going on for 29 fucking years.
Exactly.
Wait,
Think it's
what?
gonna stop now? Come on.
Okay.
He's
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, I was roboting hard.
That's
I don't know
okay.
what that means.
Garthriel
I don't wanna know, by
Murdoch.
the way.
Garth Rail Murdoch wants to know, DerpyTwizzle, what do you think about spot video games?
What?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Is that like the
Spot?
in the mid '90s? I think there was a cool spot video game which was like a Sprite soda mascot or something. I think.
Oh no, that was Spot, and that was okay, no.
Yeah.
What? I don't think that's actually the question. You and I are just looking old right now. You should stop that.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys remember the old Make 7-Up Yours commercials?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Okay. Not a double
Make 7 up yours.
Not a double nagger wants to know, would you fuck an elephant?
Who is this addressed to? Everyone?
They did not.
Because I would totally fuck an elephant. By the way.
No.
You know, I gotta ask Sheldon, why would you fuck an elephant? I mean,
Because
did you
Isn't
just
that a
want
great
somebody?
story? No. Like you're hanging out with your buddies and you just bring up that you fucked an elephant. That is a great story.
No, I'm
think you
going
can
with
Trunk job.
I'm going with you fucked an elephant, and the only story that came out of it was the elephant was disappointed.
Oh.
With
Well, that is a
elephant
story.
notice.
and
Find
that is
what
funny.
happened.
That is a story and it's funny. So that kind of just
Unless you are
Have
an
you seen
elephant.
the size of an elephant's dick?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they expect. If you're any less than that, they're going to be disappointed.
I've seen that movie with Tom, whatever his name was. So yes, unfortunately.
Corb, you've seen a lot of it.
What was his name? Tom.
You have-
Nobody cares because it wasn't Operation
The cringe
Double Drop
guy.
by Disney.
No, the cringe guy back who actually made a real movie that was cringy.
Aren't you the cringe guy though?
The amazing Asian himself wants to know, Twizzle, why isn't there a cure for Alzheimer's yet?
I don't know. We hate old people.
They keep on forgetting to make one.
I was just gonna say that, you dick.
I didn't want to take the easy one. Fuck. We just hate old people. Need to get some Jonathan Swift up in this.
Old people are
Oh,
probably
wow.
worth it.
References that nobody gets. We're good. Well, don't it. You're fucking.
I'm 14.
It's
sorry.
not our fault that you're fucking 90. So
Yeah.
easy.
Well, in all
Yeah.
fairness, what I was talking
Tom
about
Green.
existed before any of us were born.
Tom Green. Oh, the chat came through with me. Yeah, Tom Green did a movie with an elephant, and there was Freddy got
Wait.
fingered. Yeah.
Tom Green. I think I heard that name about 20 years ago. Who the fuck is
Yes.
that now?
I've heard
I remember Tom.
Very
Green.
cringy.
He was
Did he do
supposed to
some
be
Five
funny.
Nights at Freddy's or something?
Wasn't
Freddy
Tom
got
Green on Clone High?
Oh wait, no, it was Freddy got
Yes,
fingered.
it was.
Yeah.
Why do I know who
Plastic
that
bag.
is?
Plastic bag. Plastic bag.
Do you remember the song "My Bum Is on Your Lips"? My bum is on your lips.
Oh,
Yes, I
that's
do.
him. Like, why is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had like a
Moving on.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
Animatronic
was an MTV guy.
Animatronic Pony wants to know, DerpyTwizzle, how did you felt when you made it to Balloon Party as a bonus track?
How did you felt?
Wow, that's actually a story.
Yes, it is.
It almost is. I mean, there were all those pony albums out there, and so Balloon Party happened, and Circuit Fry's a friend of mine. He stopped by a stream I had going, where somebody had done a really, God damn it, I feel bad saying it, but he did a horrible mashup of the Japanese MLP theme song and Space Jam, which means that you kind of run them together without any tempo matching, so it was ass awful.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to show you how to do this. And so I started putting the whole thing together, and Fry stopped by, and he just said, okay, finish this right now. I'm putting it on the album. And I gave no fucks, so I didn't feel anything. But I felt a lot afterwards, because there were a lot of musicians whose songs were rejected, and they heard my bonus track, and they were really pissed off. Because a Space Jam mashup made it, and their shit didn't.
That's
And, well, I
fantastic.
felt really goddamn good about that. And I still do, because I still get hate mail about it however many years later. There's still angry
wow.
people about that. It's like, holy shit, I didn't apply for this. I didn't plan for this. Just my friend Tony stopped by and said, finish this so I can put it on the album. Okay. And I did, and he did. So it feels goddamn good to put something on an album that I didn't ask for when all the people who applied got denied.
That's amazing.
Nice.
That's terrible. Sucks to be
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Morning Quake wants to know, Rabies, what's your favorite animation?
Wait, anime or animation? Because
Animation.
way more fun.
Animation.
Well, I was always a fan of G1 ponies, I guess.
And also Disney's Robin Hood.
That's
is that
another
a furry
story.
joke?
Yeah.
Well, that's furry as fuck. Just like every
Yeah.
Furry up to the Fox girl thing.
Fox girl.
I was a furry way before I was into ponies, so
kidding. I was
Yeah,
a chick.
same here.
Shit.
Same here.
Furries
Cool.
are terrible.
Just about
Yeah.
everyone was who was
Nope.
a furry.
Furries are terrible.
But
Yes,
bronies
they
are
are.
furries. But I mean,
They
they're
are.
also terrible.
No, they're even worse because they're furries in denial.
Yeah, that is.
I'm
true.
not a
Yeah,
furry, yo.
that's true.
Anyway,
right there.
Corp, god damn it, shut the fuck up, you fucking furry.
I'm
well,
not a furry, you faggot.
Okay, to be
Get to the
fair,
hell for fag.
to be perfectly fair,
There is no fair here, but go on.
Corp would have been a furry had he discovered it first.
Probably.
And now
He's
Corp
got a
No,
point there.
I've been
will
aware of,
be a furry.
I've been on the internet for a very long time, and furries have also been on the internet for a very long time. I know what furries are. I was exposed to
you've
them
been
No,
in
you-
denial
when I was a
for
kid.
while.
All right.
and there's been no like desire down that road.
Say, Corp, when you were a kid, furries weren't really a thing.
Yeah, they were.
Not so.
90 years ago?
No,
Not
back in the
really.
'90s. Oh my god.
Okay, 90s.
In the mid to
you were-
late '90s, when I
you
was
were
like
no
on the
longer
internet.
a kid.
I was a teenager.
I'm sorry, you went through puberty, thus you were supposed to be fucking people, thus you were no longer a kid.
Okay, Mr. Flipper Invader, who I believe is Rion Rhino Mills, under an assumed name, wants to know what are your thoughts on Jerry Pete?
wait.
Why was
Did I
he
answer
scared?
Morning Quake's question?
What was
No, go back to Rabies.
it? Okay, what was the question?
We got to try.
I don't know. Did I answer it? Just
Yeah,
Not
you
really.
said
Try harder.
favorite animation.
Okay,
was that
then-
one.
Oh yeah, favorite animation. What's your favorite animation?
Yeah, I answered that. Never mind.
You know what? I'll give the bonus.
Okay.
I'll give the
Okay,
bonus
do it.
answer. I do believe it might have been the Two Sisters play Persona 4. So fuck
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I like their Pokemon Snap one.
That one was actually pretty good.
But wait, I thought it was
Snap
just a
was-
bunch of After Effects scripts and shit, and it's
No,
just
that's-
horrible.
No, that is not After Effects. script.
Caller, shut the
That-
fuck up! Get the fuck out of my stream, you piece of shit. I'm sorry.
No, that was
The hell?
After Effects. I've
Wow,
watched
hey,
Snacks
no, no.
edit.
There's
Calm
a
down,
difference
calm down.
between putting it together in After Effects and downloading scripts off the internet that make shapes.
Okay, yeah,
A
but
big
it's still
difference.
It is After Effects puppet methods.
No, you can use Puppet Tool correctly, or you could Brony Dance Party it. There's a
Yeah.
big difference.
There's a skill difference. That's what you're getting at. It
Dude,
depends on the user.
I don't rip on people for skill because I look at my earlier videos. They're shit.
Okay, but
They were
Brony
because I
Dance
was
Party
learning
has-
new things. The
Your
problem
Brony
with
Dance Party has been
EPP,
doing it for years.
he hasn't gotten past sucking.
Yeah.
He sucked and he got views and he kept sucking.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. He's getting like what, 13 million a month. Would you change?
It-
Probably, because you have integrity. But if you didn't,
What?
He's a dumb fucking brony, and bronies don't change. That's how it goes in this fandom.
I actually disagree with that.
I don't.
Bronies do change. Some of them do change.
nah, if you're a Brony, you're always a faggot.
I suppose nothing is all black and white.
I
Alright.
get offended when people are like, "You're a brony, right? Because you like this shit." I'm like, no.
Well, then what do you define a
By
Brony?
definition?
Yeah. So Twizzle, what do you define as a brony then?
I don't know. I'm on your fucking podcast related to horses. Obviously, I'm a goddamn brony, whether I like it or not.
All right, exactly.
So are we just gonna ignore Reno's question about Jerry Peaks? I
Fuck
honestly don't
Rion.
care.
I
Okay.
don't even know who the fuck that is. So
Good,
yes.
good answer. Let's move
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Siggy Mord wants to know how much would it take for me to make love to your neckbeard?
Corp, that is you.
on.
Twizzle?
I don't have a neck beard, so I can't help.
Boom!
I don't believe you.
Boom!
it. Really,
You can't look like a biker without a beard.
I have a beard.
You just
But there's a difference between a beard and a neck beard, and people
But
who
you're a
hit puberty
brony.
figured that out.
You're a
well, I'm
brony.
14, so fuck off, mate. But
Uh,
my balls haven't dropped
It's
yet.
the law of the fandom, Twizzle.
I can't.
Yeah. You're a brony, and
I am defined as a
Okay, let's-
brony by others.
Okay, moving on.
oh, wait! Before you go, the DVD for Friendship Games just got leaked.
Okay.
All
Oh,
the
cool. I can
leaks and
listen to the
stuff.
commentary.
I should let everybody
Yeah.
know that I just farted.
Well, then,
Siggy Mord has a follow-up
Oh,
question for
swallow it.
Faith specifically. What's with
Okay.
the dyke with purple hair for your picture?
That's with your little fucking dick, you faggot. Kill yourself. That's what's up with it.
oh my god. Just fucking
That's a
people
strict-
angry about Fuda Americans.
Calling him a dyke. You
God
fucking
damn.
idiot. Shut up.
Okay,
There's so much dick below the picture.
There
Ax-
is. But,
Axel XP has a question he's been trying to ask for a long time. He wants to know, do you like pussy?
Okay, I got a really good question to ask for your chat. Have you asked Rabies anything relevant? Because he's the interesting person here. I'm just the one who talks a lot.
Wait, Rabies is our
Well, we
guest?
are
Who's
kind
our
of
guest?
featuring you.
Rabies should have been the guest. What the fuck am I doing
We
here?
already had rabies on.
Well, you haven't had
gave us
Rabies with
Rabies.
somebody supporting him, saying, talk, you
Well,
asshole.
who says we don't support him? Fuck you, Twizzle. fuck,
Wow, way to prove the point.
There is so much love in this
There
room.
is.
We support fucking Rabies' life decisions, unlike you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
Rabies
on,
is
everyone.
a cool guy. I want everyone to know that Rabies is the best and everyone else is shit. Okay?
This
Fair enough.
isn't
a lie.
wrong.
Everybody
Sure.
just come together. Let's get a big group hug going here.
Yeah.
I'd suck Rabies' dick.
Calm down.
Wow,
everybody.
let's drop that. Just on the topic of group
Like
hugs.
his balls
You
into
know,
my mouth.
Sheldon, in all fairness, I was expecting to be really angry with you this entire time. You're not so bad.
Oh, thank you.
You're really not.
Well, give him
I
time.
like I'm being sincere here. I really do like you, Twizzle. I do.
You don't even know me before
Yeah,
now.
but you're cool. You're a cool dude. Why do I have any reason not to like you? Right?
Well, I'm looking at Skype and you didn't accept my contact request. Cry.
Oh,
When did you send me a fucking request?
It's right there. Shelly
Oh,
Dog G Pony
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
I'm crying.
Cheers.
It's a question mark.
He said penis or something.
I probably.
Okay, ready to move on?
Yeah, let's keep going.
no.
No.
Okay, Siggy Mord wants to know, at PonyTonite 2, how many of you horse fuckers support TRY not on Patreon?
Tiara.
support anyone on
TRY.
In all
I
fairness, I don't.
I support anybody on Patreon who doesn't, like paywall their content or try to.
Okay. Sorry guys, we've got a bit of an audio issue right now.
All right, you good, Court?
Are we back?
Can you hear?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
you're good.
Okay.
Or if you want to give access to something early for Patreon, I think that's also even probably better.
Well, that's fine. That's not really.
I like how this is going to turn.
I
As
mean,
long,
I
as,
do
long as
that.
it. It's kind of like it's kind of like when people, like Faith. Imagine you don't have a Patreon and you're releasing your what do they call
Everything wrong with-
Yeah, everything wrong with videos, right? And then you
hardly
start a Patreon.
patronize those.
I know, but let's imagine you open a Patreon, and then you start saying, well, if you want to see them, if you want to see the full fucking video, you have to be a patron. You have to sign up. If you
I
don't
think
sign up, you only
you're
get to see clips
suicide.
of, that kind of shit. And that shit does go on. It's not very common.
I
Yeah.
guess that would
Yeah.
be kind of dickish, but
Yeah.
then again, with how many assholes use ad block and then say, "Oh, you can't tell me not to use ad block on your videos and shit like that." Like, no. If you want to have content creators not have to use Patreon, one, tell YouTube to stop taking half our fucking money. Two, stop using ad block. All right, you can't have it both ways. If you can't sit there and watch 5 seconds of an ad for like a 30-minute video, then fuck you.
Let's be perfectly fair. those videos aren't 30 minutes and the ads aren't 30 seconds.
Yes, they are. All my ads are
Wow.
completely skippable. My average video is probably like 7 and
Yeah,
7
it depends on
And-
the content creator though, because they
Wait.
can enable longer ads and they can enable overlay ads or disable them, right? So
And how
it's
much
varied.
are you making off of YouTube?
I legally can't tell you that.
Okay, you can legally say, "Shut the fuck up! I make nothing." And
I
nothing in my
I
world.
make a good amount. I also own a network which gives me money from other people
pretty
who
sure
make
your
money.
good
so.
amount is bullshit and nothing.
I can
I
confirm
think
he.
Nothing. I pay my bills.
I
and
can
nothing.
confirm he does make at least a few hundred a month.
Okay, a few fucking hundred is a day of my life.
It's well over that, but no, I'm not gonna get into my exact
Okay,
amount.
here's-
Well, it's all relative. It kind of depends
That's
on his
my-
living
It
situation.
is.
and-
My
If you're a
contract
goddamn
stuff.
neat, a couple hundred a month would be good.
I
But
suppose.
no, it's not about the fucking
Very
money.
low
It's just
income
about
health.
the fact that
Well, but okay.
it's all about the fact of you can't complain that someone's putting something behind a paywall if you're going to circumvent every opportunity where you could have just passively gave them money.
You know what? That's a very good point. However,
Yeah.
we were on the paywall Patreon thing, and it's ineffective. If you're gonna paywall your shit, it gets leaked. Just stop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Offer
Yeah.
offer for
That's true.
rewards things that are available to everybody that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah,
the paywall.
exactly.
Just say, well, you
Exactly.
get this. I'll teach you how to do what I do.
That's
or I'll provide more stuff, but it's still public.
why if you're willing,
Get fucked.
that's why if you're willing to give us, I think what was it, $5,000 a month on Patreon, we'll come out and hang
Yeah.
out with you in person.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of like saying don't make DVDs because people are just going to pirate it.
That's
I mean,
fair. You know what they did? Oh God, DVDs get pirated. Let's do digital releases.
Like
Right, and that's the convenience, right? Convenience makes people want to pay for things more because
Yeah,
it's easy to get.
If you can get it
It's
free,
not hassle-free.
if you can get it free, that's one thing. But if you can pay for it and get it same level of convenience, people
Now,
who can pay for it do. People who weren't going to pay for it still steal it.
right, exactly.
So what do you lose? Paywalls are bullshit.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Not a double nagger wants to know what's the difference between a horse fucker and a furry because it's still animal fuckery.
Nothing.
nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
the
Wait, how much
difference is
did
that a
you-
horse fucker
One is obsessed with
species
horses.
exclusionatory.
Well, who says
Yeah,
it's exclusivatory? Wait, maybe they're just more obsessed with horses.
They're just way into hooves. Because when you get a furry, you know what gets them? The goats. It is the goats.
Well, now,
Fucking
yeah.
Oso and his goat mom. It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Donut, have you been involved in that fandom
Oso,
long enough
thank-
to know where the goats started?
God,
I just found out where it started, but yeah.
Somebody who actually does horse art, amusingly.
Oh yeah.
Atro?
Oh God, no.
No, Atrial didn't draw
Nobody
any
who
of that
knew who the
character.
fuck he was prior to horses.
Well, I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
that's because he didn't really start doing anything until he was. I mean, he did artwork, but not like a lot. And like even when Pony started, he's like just kind of he just kind of like started doing like you would see he would post things. There was this Tumblr that was called a 30-minute challenge,
Yeah.
and
Still
he
around.
just kind of started doing that just to build up his skill and stuff, and didn't really start doing anything until later on, and he got better and people started buying his artwork, and there you go.
You
Or
know,
you could just trace, show pictures like Trace Ponies did.
say Donut, I'm
No.
just looking at your profile on Skype. Are you seriously that old?
Yes,
Wait,
I-
Jonah,
are
how old are you? How old are you?
A lot younger than what he sounds like. You sound
What?
like you're talking about from the day.
No, he's not that age on his Skype profile.
Okay, you're talking about like you knew back in the day, and that age does not agree with that.
Wait,
What- wait,
old are
wait,
you,
what age
Twitch?
does
Oh
it
no,
say
he's
on-
older than that. He's
Yeah, it
about
says you were
11.
Your
born
Skype
in
profile.
1990. You and
Says
my
you're 20.
niece
Oh,
are the
jeez,
same.
no, that's not right at all.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was just a little confused there because you've got valid points, but I was like, how old is this guy?
Donut was born in 1963, believe it or not.
Not that old.
Actually, doubt that. I'm gonna say that Donut.
63.
I'm gonna say that Donut's like 77.
Oh
You could-
God.
Wait, he's 77 years old, or
No, the year.
97.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this guy's about 38.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, official Ponytronic wants to know who's better,
Ah.
Twizzle or Rabies?
At what?
rabies,
No, at what?
Yeah.
just in general.
Wait, what?
General.
All around? I don't know them well
It's
enough
all
to
around.
make that kind of
Rabies,
decision.
rabies
Well, and-
has a nicer bud. You know, it's just
In life, I'm more
He's
successful, and in the world, he's more bald.
well. Is he bald? He doesn't really sound like.
No,
he
American
shouldn't.
He
people
doesn't
type.
sound bold.
I don't know. He doesn't sound bald to me.
I don't know.
Wow.
So is he like a skinhead?
No, have you ever
shaves
seen
his head?
Brental Floss?
Who?
Holy shit. Can't help you there. I can't help you.
Okay,
Kids these days.
All right.
Nelson Demifer wants to know, DerpyTwizzle, what is the weirdest thing / story you have ever seen in any fandom?
Wow.
Story he has seen, so you weren't
Well-
there. You just seen this story.
Well, it might have participated in, but we'll skip everything up until relevant, which would be horses.
Okay.
So we'll go to My Little Pony, and the weirdest thing is buying multiple people penetratable toys from Bad Dragon,
Okay.
Well, that just sounds.
and
what was the
thus inspiring Corp to be a big fan accidentally.
Who, me?
Yeah, one of the people I bought one for told you of the virtues, and all of a sudden earlier you said the greatest purchase you ever made was
Oh,
a
that.
Mary
Okay,
Bad
yeah.
Dragon. Yeah,
Wait,
it's-
you have one? That is way too much information about your personal life that I did not need to know.
that was like an hour ago.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought it was some sort of like life-size plushie or something. I didn't know it was from Bad Dragon.
He said he has a Mary, and that's Bad Dragon's horse vagina.
Aha, that was a joke. That was a joke. Haha.
Marty Grunt! I love you. I'm your biggest fan.
Wait, are we talking about PG?
No. Oh, God.
In all fairness, PG's why I'm on here.
Oh, is he?
Ah.
Wow.
Actually, if you go through the anthologies and you find me in the credits, it was because I was QA on how bad his shit was.
Oh.
Okay.
You're gonna take that shit, Party Grunt? Don't let this motherfucking piece of shit talk to you that way.
Okay,
That
Mr.
up, drop it.
Mr. Flipper Invader 782, again, Reno Rano Mills, I'm pretty sure, wants to know who's the worst MLP reviewer.
Oh my god, dude, get the fuck
Right,
out
Corey.
of here. Stop lurking, you faggot. Just if you're gonna ask stupid questions, at least put on your actual name. Holy shit. You transparent motherfucker.
You know what? I'll go ahead and answer that legit. The worst is to all of you because I haven't heard of any of you.
Wait, so all of us are just the worst one?
The worst
What?
is I've never heard of you, and nobody's gotten past that.
Oh, that would be me.
Well, in all fairness, Corb, you got past it only because you started talking to me ahead of this. But
Yeah.
that doesn't make me better.
Well,
No,
I'm
no.
an
That makes me
artist
worse.
anyway,
I'm
so
in
screw
a
you
video
guys.
about That's not really a review.
You know, actually,
I'm not
in
a
all
reviewer
fairness,
either.
Sheldon, you're number one in my book because that's the only analyst video I've ever seen.
Really?
Is that really an
That's
analyst
very-
video?
I'm
Well,
not-
it was featured on the fucking channel, so it's the only one I've seen.
Ah, I see.
And to be fair, I actually watched it all the way through, and I was like, "You did a pretty good job on this."
Except for
I've got nothing to
all the
complain about.
errors.
You could tell he quit halfway through, though.
I was
I did.
voting. I was rating it based on the audio content, not the video. The video content is shit.
Oh,
Thank-
shots
Oh,
fired.
snap.
I could try to make it shit.
Shots fired, nothing. I mean, he
'Cause I'm
had
lazy.
valid points. Just it
I
was.
don't know
it was
about
a lot
that.
of lazy. It was a lot of lazy.
But I think Corp is the only analyst here, actually. Licky doesn't do anything. Sheldon's
Corpus
not
is
an...
actually, like, his job is an analyst.
Yeah, he's also an analyst for dolphin dicks or something. I don't know.
What?
Well, Rabies says something. Holy shit! Let's listen to Rabies.
He heard
Go ahead,
dicks and
Rapey.
was
Did
like,
you
oh,
say dolphin dicks?
yeah.
Well, time for me to get a refill. You guys have fun. I'll be back
Okay.
with you.
Alright.
Don't masturbate.
Yeah.
So, sorry, did you have something to say, Rabies?
No, go ahead.
Garth Triel Murdoch wants to know, hey Corp, what do you think of the SR-71 Blackbird? I think that's an airplane. Not a double nagger wants to know, what's your favorite Chinese cartoon?
Oh, the SSR.
I don't have a favorite Chinese
Blackwing.
cartoon because I don't watch
The
Chinese.
SR-71 Blackbird was a jet. It was
watch,
designed. It was like one of the first ones designed to be really stealthy and fly above the atmosphere.
But apparently we're buying a bunch of them, I think, and
Are we talking about this? Really? Who cares?
I skipped the question, but okay.
they're so outdated and they're actually losing us money. But for some reason, America's buying a bunch of
Blah
them.
blah 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 blah. I'm a tranny.
So,
I'm faith.
The
Oh, I
question
get it.
was, what's
I'm
your
sorry,
favorite
one
Chinese?
Canadian? You're not even a person. Kill yourself.
So the question is, what's your favorite Chinese cartoon?
I don't watch
Hey,
Chinese
anime?
cartoons.
Rabies.
Like what? The...
Yeah, what?
Do you like Chinese cartoons, bro?
Chinese cartoons? I thought they were Japanese cartoons.
You don't like
No,
any of the
they're
Chinese?
foreign cartoons out of China.
Yeah, and no one knows about them because they're shit and no one watches them.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
like
all
what?
about sucking Kim Jong Un's dick.
That's Korea, you son of a bitch.
The
the
Asian,
difference?
Japanese, Korean.
What's the
I can't tell the
Yeah.
difference.
They all look the same. I mean,
Oh God.
Okay. Not a double dagger.
They were just gonna-
No, wait, hold on. The amazing Asian wants to know what is more cringy, the Sonic fandom or the Five Nights at Freddy fandom?
Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god.
I haven't participated enough in each fandom to give an answer.
I actually, you know what? Sonic has more because it's been around longer, but in just span of time, Five Nights at Freddy's, there is some good content, but there's also really good Sonic
I
content.
mean, this is
you
a
know?
really autistic question. I'd rather not answer it. Can we move on?
Just look at
Okay.
your comments and you'll see which one is worth.
Jerks Smy wants to know, Rabies, whatever happened to your art?
Wait, what?
Whatever happened to your
What
art?
happened- Well, I don't know. Like, it's still up, so I guess I occasionally delete old stuff, so I won't like get embarrassed about it.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
I
bro.
have the
Yeah,
urge. To do
okay,
that
so
all the fucking
I
time.
had like a not safe for work Tumblr with like, you know, horse dick on it and
Yeah.
stuff I drew.
Mm.
So I guess I wasn't happy about it.
Okay.
I mean, I do that
kind
too.
of shit tier.
I don't know. I delete
It was-
old
it was pretty-
videos, too.
It was pretty bad, so
But,
I guess that was the reason I wasn't happy with it.
Next question, Senpai noticed me. Jay Howler wanted to know, Corp, where on the dial did the furry touch you? I'd rather not say. I think there might still be some outstanding
You're
court
that
cases.
you're that far back on questions. Holy
Yes.
Wait,
Axel-
Jay Holler just said it? Jay Holler's in
Jay
it?
Holler said that when I mentioned him when I was screaming.
Oh, Jay Titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axel X.
Actually in the chat? Wow.
He was for a while. Axel
I
X.
guess he doesn't have a life either.
He doesn't. None of us.
Probably not. We don't have one.
Axel XP wants to know, have you guys ever played Band from Equestria?
Many
Yeah,
times.
but I haven't beaten it. I've never really.
No, I
tried.
beaten it. I speed ran that shit. The only thing I can't beat is Luna.
By
That's
beat,
the
you
only
mean
thing I can
Screw?
do.
I've never played it, but I have lots of friends who've sat and made me watch them play it. And it's
Wait,
like,
wait.
Who
They
makes
made
you watch it?
watch.
Who makes you watch it? Like, tell me
So
these
you-
people. I might know them.
no.
To make you watch them jerk off too.
No. It would always just start out like the same way. It's like, oh, dude, I got this great pony game. You gotta see it. And I'm like, oh, great. Is it the game I think it is? Yeah, dude, it's totally amazing.
It's not a good
And-
game at all.
Yes, it is. It is
No,
so much
it's
fun.
not.
Have you seen like the guy who did the artwork for the game? Have you seen like his website and stuff? He actually has like Pokahidden, the artist
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
artist. Like he actually has a comic that is literally about kids having sex, and it's like, wait, what?
That's a little
Well, that's why
fucked
his Tumblr got taken down for child porn. So
Well, I mean, like literally, he has a comic running that is quite
So wait.
honestly.
So wait, what you're telling me is that the man who's made the most popular.
They're on time today, Ravies. They're on time.
I know, right?
I don't get it, but
the bells in the background.
Well, I get that, but I don't.
Usually
know.
20 minutes off.
Yeah, I'll just mute.
Oh,
I got back
Oh,
just in
that's-
time for religion.
Oh yeah, the bells.
It's fucking time for church.
Yeah, I would have been back faster, but I was swearing at my cat.
Ew, cats. What are you? Some sort of cat lady?
Shut up,
Get
you fucking
dogs.
tranny.
Although I do have a story involving some guy who goes by cats. But I'd hate to make this relevant.
Is it yelling at cats?
Oh, it sure is.
Wait,
Oh, I
does
wanna
he
hear
push
it.
his
I really wanna
mixtape
hear
on
this
you?
story.
No.
Does he push his mixtapes on you?
Because that guy is
all
really
the
fucking
time.
annoying. Seriously.
I think
So-
he's a nice guy, but every time he's messaged me, it's like, dude, can I rap for you? Can you promote me? Can you do this? Can I give you my mixtape? No.
Now I'm just gonna go ahead and ask, who the fuck are you to be promoting him?
Well, I get significantly more views than him.
So does this podcast.
Not that. No, doesn't Yelling at Cats have like 20K?
You fall asleep and get 20K.
Eh?
If you
Don't
did
you only
something
have
worse-
like 3K?
I guess a pube short of the 4K special I'm never gonna do. Something. Yeah.
Anyway.
I guess you should fall asleep more.
You
Yeah,
guys
sure.
want to move on?
What are we?
Yeah.
I,
Let's
Or-
go.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
No. I want to hear this yelling at cat story.
Oh,
Tell us.
I should.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the Everfree 2012 story.
Let's do it.
Go on.
I would, except, do you know anything about that particular con?
No, I wasn't
Did
around.
we know anything
So,
specific?
Everfree Northwest. I
There was
tried
a-
to go to it, but
There was a shit storm that happened involving cats. And if you're not aware of it, there's not much of a point to the story.
Like involving cats or yelling at cats?
Yelling at
Yelling
cats.
at cats. I mean,
Uh,
okay, then we'll move on because you just don't want to tell it, obviously.
No,
So go
I'd
ahead,
be,
Corbin.
I'd be happy to, but what's the relevancy? I mean, if you don't know,
Can you
there's
tell
too
us
much
his
backstory.
shit?
I mean, what's the
Story?
point? What's the point of living? What's the relevancy? Let's just kill ourselves. I mean, fuck it, right?
Oh, come
Well,
on.
I mean, you should.
Well,
tell
I mean
us
that
if
is
you're
your
Canadian.
logic here. But anyways, let's
No,
move on.
that is not. Holy shit, Sheldon. Don't even go there.
I will go all the way, baby.
You're welcome to. But
All right.
Okay, Animatronic Pony wants to know, hey, Rabies Bun, since you are in the chat, how do you manage to get the courage to make stuff on the fandom?
that was too much silence, so I'll just tell you straight up. He gets paid. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
is his mic still muted from the bells?
Yeah, it might
I think he walked away for a minute or two.
Well, those bells go.
Where does
for a
he?
long
Does he
time.
live next to a church? Or?
Yes.
Yes. He lives
Ah.
next to a church in fucking Romania last I
Oh wait,
checked.
I was muted. Fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
professionalism.
The
ladies.
church is like fucking 10 meters away from my fucking.
Hey, Americans. Translate.
10 meters away.
Nobody knows what a meter
I'm Canadian.
is.
Hey, shut
What
up.
is-
You know, we need meters.
No, Canadians don't know what meters are, but they know what liters are. There's a
Fuck
difference.
Liters of maple syrup.
It's true. See, somebody knows.
What was the question to Rabies Corp? Sorry.
How do you get the
Motivation
courage.
to do horse stuff.
no the courage?
I don't actually get that question. Like, how do you get the courage to do videos?
Is it really courageous to make horse videos?
Yeah, are you somehow embarrassed to produce this? Your mom watches your videos.
I'm embarrassed about drawing horse porn, but
Well, your mom doesn't see
I
that.
still want to do it. But I don't have the same thing with videos. I just like goof around.
How do you get the courage to do what you do?
Just go see the caramel dancing video. He just does it. And also, seriously, you don't
Yeah,
show
that
your
was your
horse
fault.
porn. Fuck you. That was not my fault.
Um,
That was my fault.
Okay.
Mr. Flipper Invader 782, who I guess is not Reno Rhino Mills or whatever.
We need to stop repeating these people who've asked like 10 questions. Like,
Okay,
let's move
fine.
on.
Just ask the questions. Don't say their
Right.
names if they've already asked.
Okay,
And
fine.
now they're just
In all fairness, I'm curious about who the questions come from.
all right. Well, the
Okay, this
guest
person wants to know pubes or no pubes.
Oh my
No
God.
pubes.
Well, horses don't have pubes. Move on.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Animatronic Pony wants to know, Rabies, what happened to your old channel?
I closed it.
That is a goddamn story, and you can do better than that.
I can.
Why did you close
Okay,
your
how
channel?
would you describe it?
Well,
Well, then he would be telling the story.
Are you
gotta
pitching
tell the
this
story.
on me? I know the details. I know what happened, but come
I
on.
know, that's what I just said. I just closed it.
You're
I
fucking.
closed it.
Okay. Rabies, why did you close your channel?
I don't know, like, help me out, Twizzle.
Rabies, you have fans who want to know. Do it for them.
Oh my
Do it
God,
for your
the
loyal
anticipation.
patrons who are paying your way in life. Do it.
I
They
gotta
deserve
ask,
it.
how many viewers do you have right now?
Only 26.
That's amazing. Sarcastically, what the fuck? Anyway, Rabies, I'll answer for you. He closed his channel because Skype drama.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, at the time, it was like...
Skype is that bad.
Yeah.
I guess if you get involved, let it get to you. Sure.
No, there's a lot more details to that, but most of it would be would make a lot of sense unless you were part of that community.
Does this have anything to do?
YTPMV people, which is just so much drama. And so
Does this
much
have
bullshit.
anything to do with AZ?
See,
AZEY? AZ?
who the fuck knows? Who are you even talking about?
Okay, never mind.
That's right.
I'm sorry,
bitch.
you had to be there, Twizzler. You wouldn't get it unless you were there, you know? It's a very prestigious community.
Well, there is some. There is some
come on.
credit. He has a
You
point.
just don't
You're not
understand.
there,
Okay, Faith, you're part of the PFC chat, right?
Sorry, I'm sipping my Starbucks coffee. right
Okay,
now.
let's-
No.
Faith,
Yeah, let's not move on. Faith, you're part of the PFC chat, right?
All right.
I'm part of a lot of chats. You
But
know,
I didn't ask about
they're
it.
very avant-garde. You just wouldn't understand. It's very ahead of your
Out of
time.
curiosity, does Faith realize I'm the host and I can just kick his ass out?
I'm
Why
a
don't we
host
try
of-
again, motherfucker?
Oh, come
It's-
on.
I'm sorry, I'm
Question.
asexual. I don't have sex with my mother.
Oh my god, mushrooms up in this? I don't even know what to say.
Okay, let's move on.
Anyway,
That's sad.
I don't want to hear you two fucking.
I don't want to hear Faith.
it's okay. I love you. We'll have sex
Guys.
after the show.
Guys.
Probably.
Or-
Probably.
Can we move on?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Freezy Mushroom wants to know. Question for DerpyTwizzle. What do you think of PK Winner 02?
Oh, holy shit. That is old school and none of you know the joke. I love whoever that is.
Okay, well, what's
Yeah.
the joke?
Do you guys actually know who that is? PK?
No. No idea.
So there's no relevancy to this podcast. We can move.
Alright. Are you...
You could always teach us.
No answer. Stop saying that. God.
Okay, so in the world of people who can actually hear musical notes, which is most of this world. In fact, Sheldon, I think you know something about musical notes. Last I heard, you are actually the most formally educated of us in musical notes. So PK Winner 02, he basically does Sparta remixes and tried to do YTPMVs, which he is tone deaf as absolute fuck. Like, you couldn't hand this guy an auto-tune and help him. He is just screwed.
Okay.
So, Corp, what was exactly the question?
Okay, he wanted to know. What do you think of PK Winner 02?
I think PK Winner 02 is the reason, or at least an encouragement, into the fact that people who like fucking horses are tone deaf and know nothing at all. That motherfucker couldn't find a note if you handed it to him. Here's a C sharp, asshole. No, he's lost.
Yeah, we actually made a channel called PK Winner 03.
03?
And
Yeah.
we just fixed his YTPMVs so it would be on pitch.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's amazing.
I don't know how to phrase this in a way that anybody other than Sheldon and Rabies would understand. But honestly, notes, they have half tones. It's pretty simple. And PK Winner takes any note and goes, this is higher than what I'm playing, and raises it by 1/2 tone. He doesn't actually pitch to the note. So
What, really?
everything he's
How?
done
How
is
can you be that dumb?
painful. Easily. It's called Sparta remixes. That's how you do a Sparta remix.
I don't know what a spider remix is.
Sparta.
Sparta.
It's like the This Is Sparta song.
No,
but-
I don't. Okay.
Do
well,
people
Yeah.
really have channels where that's their primary
Yes.
videos?
Yes, they do. And then Ponies came along and people did the same shit with Ponies, which was fine. They were doing Sparta remixes, whatever. We understood it was shit.
Yeah.
But when they try to do actual YTPMVs and try to do it with the Sparta remix formula, which is, oh, the note's higher, so take it up a half tone and stop, it all sounds like just bags of ass.
That's all you do for these remixes? Really?
Well, no. When you said you, not me. But yes, the Sparta things, that's how it works. If the note's higher, you go a half tone up. If the note's lower, you go a half tone down. It's very simple, and it's painful to the ears. And yet, very, very popular on YouTube. So, as much as I hate the shit the guy's done because it's terrible, in fact, I have an entire channel that's responded to one of his videos and gotten a fuck ton of views out of it. Back when YouTube had video responses. Wow, now I'm old.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was like a year and a half ago. Holy shit.
Remember when you got flagged on YouTube if you said fuck? Now that's old school.
I didn't think we were here to talk about my strike history, but boy.
Okay. Animatronic Pony has 2 questions for Rabies.
Good.
Rabies, why are you being so quiet?
I don't
Maybe
know.
It's just like our give and take.
Okay, so I'm kind of tipsy, so I'm just like listening in because
Wait.
everyone is talking.
What are you drinking?
Hold on. You're tipsy. You were drinking so you would talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm confused.
How ironic.
What are you drinking though? What are you sipping on?
Well, at this
Some
point, I'm
codeine,
just
I mean.
drinking.
There's a strong bow. Wait, you can't afford those.
Yeah, like at this point, I'm just drinking beer, so it's all good.
But what kind of beer?
Yeah.
Beer flavored beer. It comes in a white can
fucking
with
know,
a black
it's-
label. Fuck. Wait, that was American. You wouldn't get it.
Okay, the second question for Rabies is, how old are you because you seem very young?
Wait.
I don't want to say.
Wait. You actually messaged me, and I was supposed to handle questions about your age. You want to take this one, or should I interrupt?
Go ahead, knock yourself out.
He's 12. Moving on.
Okay,
Yes, I'm very young.
okay. Party Grunt wants to know, Twizzle, how are things going with your husband, Jay Haller?
You know, I'm actually shocked it took this long, but I'm not because nobody here knows Jay Haller either.
I know Jay Howler.
That's
We all know
sad.
Jay
He's our
Titties.
What are you talking about?
I don't know favorite.
I'm
mean,
sorry,
yo,
but
you
you're
mean-
so
you mean-
uneducated. You didn't know that he and I got married back
You
in
mean
2012?
Jay Titties, right?
Me and Faith did a Let's Play with him a while
No,
back.
seriously, Jay and I got married in 2012.
Yeah,
Did
and
you
you
actually
made
get
me buy
married?
that game
Yeah.
that I
No, you
I
didn't.
haven't
You're
played.
lying.
Oh, we did.
You're
We
lying.
did.
That's adorable.
You
got
and
married
Jay
at,
Holler made me pay all
Where
that
was
money
the
for that.
where was the wedding?
That was in Everfree 2012. Aphex, of all people, performed the ceremony.
Oh. Why did you get a divorce?
No, not last I checked.
You're still married, right?
The last I checked.
How is Jay Holler in bed? Is he
Yeah.
hung like a horse?
No, seriously, you can't get it up.
Oh.
Poor
Aw.
guy.
There's
Well,
pills for that.
Okay,
Jay.
let's be
Yeah.
fair. He's getting with me, and he's like, "You're so white, I just can't stop thinking that you're Snowflake or some shit, and you're not that buff." And I'm like, "Well, fair enough."
Oh,
I look at-
Charming. Very
I look
charming.
at him and go, "You're from the Midwest. I can't get up. Sorry."
oh.
So just then, if you were born in the Midwest, doesn't matter how hot you were, just
I was born in the Midwest, sadly, and he's not that hot. I'm from Fargo, North Dakota, and Jay Haller is below standards.
He's further south than you.
And you're the one who married.
All
him.
right.
Good job.
okay.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened. I'd send you the picture of the wedding kiss, but, well, you could find it if you cared.
Okay. R. Chase wants to know, question for everybody. Have you hugged your goat mom today?
Oh my god, fuck you and fuck Undertale.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to fuck underneath
Wait,
it. Though.
Is she dead? Good.
Undertale is going to be the next Five Nights at Freddy's.
You know what? Five Nights at Freddy's pisses me off beyond anything I've ever seen.
I fully agree. I'm just saying,
One of my closest friends in real life is a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan and has never played the game, and that angers me on levels I can't even describe. You're a fan of this, and you've never, ever touched it.
That's like, it's like being a huge fan of MLP, and I've never seen the show.
Guys, I gotta piss, so I'll be right back.
Wow.
Yes, we're gonna notice, you not being here.
The notification is that somebody has to open their mouth. Who's the urinal?
Wow, you guys are assholes.
I love you too, Rabies.
That's kind of our shtick.
Yeah.
Okay, Garthriel Murdoch wants to know, DerpyTwizzle, what is the best fiction you have read in recent memory? Good thing you didn't say fan fiction. Oh.
Nah, fan fiction I have an answer for. Fiction. Wow. That's one of those just really, who the fuck are you and why are you stalking me questions.
Really?
Have you read a book lately?
It's more like...
Have you read a book? Why are you stalking me?
Well, no, it comes down to...
It's more of a I can't think of a good question, so I'll just ask like a random fucking.
It's like who is best pony? I'm so creative.
It's Derpy and then it's AJ. So moving on.
Wow,
as far as
you with the worst horses.
Obviously. At least I know which one the best yellow horse is.
It's definitely not Fluttershy.
Spitfire.
It's
Spitfire.
Thank you.
Or one of her millions of clones.
Or her mom.
God,
That's actually relevant to the series. That's amazing.
So I looked up DerpyTwizzle, J Howler, Kiss, and the third image is from our Pony Fuckcast with J Howler.
Wait, was that me making out with Jay Heller?
No.
Oh, I can get you that picture.
Okay.
All right.
So
we'll make it the thumbnail.
while you do that,
We'll make it the thumbnail.
Sure.
And we'll add Rabies in there. We'll put him in the corner.
Actually, I don't think you have a picture of Rabies. Well,
No, we'll just put like a picture of his OC or whatever Skype icon.
I totally got lost on best fiction, but I read a lot of books, an awful lot. But sci-fi, just go Robert Heinlein. You're okay.
All right.
You'll do good there.
Garthriel Starforged wants to know, what do you got? Well, he's asking, anyone interested in or supporting them's fighting herds?
Hey,
I gotta say that like I used to love fighting games. The whole online fighting game thing is like kind of annoying, but I will say that like when I've seen some of the game footage and it looks like the greatest thing ever.
It does. I don't support a lot of people. The only other person that I've ever supported was Flufflepuff, and I gave him an unspecified amount of money. Fighting herds, I feel like putting in an actual decent amount of money. It looks so awesome.
Like I saw a video with like Lauren Foss like explaining the story to this, and it's like, dude, this sounds like it would make like a fantastic cartoon series.
I'm actually sitting here being amazed, going, did you not know anything about it before the campaign on Indiegogo?
No, I haven't seen any gameplay of it though before the campaign. I didn't know how far along they
Take it
were.
a step farther. How many of you play fighting games?
I used to, but
I watch other people play.
fighting game.
Completely uninterested.
Okay, extra question. How many of you want to have a goddamn rematch on that shit when it comes out? I will put...
How can we have a rematch if we
I will... Well, it was out as Fighting is Magic in the first place.
Yeah.
And if you didn't play it, that's fair. But we'll say that once it releases, how much time do you need to learn it?
A lot.
I don't play fighting games. So
I don't-
Well, Sheldon, maybe you want to learn because I'm looking to put some money on this.
Well,
All right,
I don't
500K.
No, that's a ridiculous amount that you can't afford.
All right, sure, we'll go.
he's
with
right. You can't afford that. Don't.
But-
No, I'll get fucking Hobson to put up the money.
Okay. I'm not going to put any money into it. It's not. I'm not interested because it's about the time.
I'm not looking to make anyone here uncomfortable, but anybody who's willing to put some money on a fighting game when it comes out,
Not at all.
All right, so
will
all the Koreans
absolutely-
go steal his money because
Well,
he's got...
no.
from what I've seen of the game, I love the story. I love the artwork. I can't say I'm thrilled about the mechanics and stuff, but it looks really smooth and fluid, so good for them. And it's like, it looks great. And I wish it would be a cartoon instead of a game, but okay.
Have you seen just the massive amounts of porn on Derpy Blu-ray for it?
Unfortunately, I've seen it being
Like,
uploaded to Fur Affinity, too.
If you,
Yes,
yeah,
I've seen
because it's
it.
on both
cares?
in E621. It's just like the trailer came out just non-stop flooding of porn.
I hate to say it, though. I'm incredibly confused as to if Arizona is supposed to be a boy or a girl, though.
Okay,
I'm like,
welcome to every franchise on the internet.
Welcome to AJ. But no, what I'm putting up here is anybody here who wants to take the challenge, I'll fucking throw $1,000 against you.
That's it.
Well,
Like,
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
making it sound like you're about
talking
to put like a shit ton of money up. Like
that is a shit
tournaments
ton
are
of
home
money.
for a lot more.
I would be an idiot to put
Whoa.
$1,000 on a competition where I don't even like what I'm doing. That would be asininely stupid.
Right, but what I'm saying is I'm under the impression that y'all fucking neats. So $1,000 is a lot of money. We can take it down from there if it hurts you.
Fighting tournaments are held for a lot more money, my friend. If you want anyone that's actually gonna care to do your little
I'm
challenge,
sorry,
good.
but I wasn't looking for people who care. I was looking at this
Okay.
podcast.
Oh no, we
If
don't.
you want to
care.
extend it beyond here, ask your
Here's the
audience.
thing, Twizzle. We're not a bunch of fucking nerds who sit around and play video games all day. So
To be perfectly honest, I haven't played a goddamn fighting game in several years.
yeah, but you
It's
have
never good at
you
fighting
surely
games, so-
you surely have more experience because you were into fighting games and
That's
I am not.
no, that's fair.
I used to be into fighting games,
But I
it's
was
like,
I wasn't targeting.
Anyways, let's move on. There's
I
enough.
like the idea of fighting.
No, extend it to your audience. I'm looking to get you guys.
Okay.
Hey,
Alright, just say it.
my audience, if you care, just say something.
Yeah.
If you have $1,000 to put up against Twizzles,
I've got two more questions on the list, okay?
All right.
Are any of them $1,000
Well-
questions?
Maybe 3 more questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's do 3 more.
Builderman VS Notch wants to know, yo man, who's your favorite 1D member?
Shane.
1D?
I'm just gonna sit here and not get it.
One
Yeah.
Direction. How do you not know 1D?
Oh.
Yo, I'm sorry, niggas. I grew up on New Kids, and
The right stuff!
yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
Shane and Joe Jonas are probably gonna do a fucking dual EP soon.
Wait, who's the guy who left 6 months ago that sparked
Shane.
the entire Twitter tag? Well, that's my favorite, just because.
I don't care.
Joe Jonas from the Jonas Brothers left, and now he's blowing up. So Shane and Joe are probably gonna do something together, but
Regarding this fighting game thing, Starforge says, "Okay, you're on for $1."
No,
Okay.
that's missing a number of digits. However, I'll do it for $1. I just don't think that $1 is something that people will show up for.
Well, it won't motivate anybody. Yeah.
Okay, well, last, second to last question here is also from Builderman VS Notch. It's for Rabies. He wants to know, who's the best furry?
Wow,
Best
still off
furry?
piss.
Okay, what do you mean the best furry? Is it like the best furry artist or the best furry cartoon character?
Just say docs.
no, it's just best for
No. Just no.
It's Mew.
It's Dark Natasha.
It sure as fuck ain't Pika Petey, I'll tell you that right up.
Oh, it's
You know,
Jay.
Fuck
I
that
went
guy.
to a brony
I had
meetup.
dinner with him the other day, and that was sad.
I went to a brony meetup tonight, and someone was telling me a story about an animation panel, and someone was eating mayo on the panel. Was that Pika Petey?
It sounds like Sheldon,
Brony sound.
actually. Sheldon is male, man.
It's true, I am.
Anyway,
Sorry, you wouldn't get that reference without us telling the back. You had to be there, so you know.
So
Last-
this is that podcast.
It's not relevant.
last question I have is for Rabies. Rabies, are you there, bro?
Mhm.
Okay, man. I already know what Twizzle's answer to this is.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. So, Rabies, I
No,
want
it's
to know,
like
bro.
unpredictable.
think hard about this, okay?
All right.
Who is the best pony?
Besides
Not
my
Twilight.
OC, is Twilight Sparkle.
I love
my
you.
God,
I love you,
you're dead
Rabies.
to me.
Okay, seriously.
That's it.
I
I'm
love
done.
you.
I'm leaving.
Right over here, I got going in it.
I love you, Rabies.
No, loving Twilight is like loving M.A. Larson.
Oh, come on.
You say that like there's something wrong with it, Twizzle. I don't get it.
There's a lot wrong with it.
I don't. I
Like-
think M.A. Larson leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh my god, that M.A. Larson.
Angus East guy, but I'm just,
Well-
yeah, that was Donut.
I guess that wraps it up for audio.
Does it?
questions.
It only wraps it up when we're bored.
Yeah.
If you're bored, that's cool.
Hey, Corp, who do we have on next week?
Next week?
Yeah.
Next week we are going to have a show. And on that show there will be a guest.
Uh-huh.
And that
As
guest
he looks,
will be...
And that guest will be.
That
someone
guest
who's
will
very
be a very
important to
special
us.
guest.
Uh-huh.
And,
important enough.
Yeah.
To know
Yeah. Who is it, Corp? Tell me. Who is it?
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm almost there, baby. I'm almost there.
It's
yeah.
no.
Oh,
That's-
I have no idea. We might not even have one because Silver Eagle on this show, publicly promised us some people from Nightmare Nights. And then he fell through, and then I emailed them to see if they could come on or not, and I don't think I've heard back, so it's possible we'll have nobody. So
Oh well, that will actually probably be one of.
if
our
we
better
do, we'll have the
podcasts.
people from Nightmare Nights because that's the
I
weekend
thought that was the
before.
entire plan.
We have some guests already booked, so we have to get through all of them before we start going to the every other week schedule.
In all fairness, I thought I was the last of those.
not to my
Absolutely
knowledge.
not. I don't know who told you that.
Yeah, we have a.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
if Nightmare Nights
Yeah.
doesn't show, DerpyTwizzle will be the last.
Yeah, when I left
Oh,
the
yeah?
chat, when I
Mhm.
left the chat, it was Sheldon ranting about we're not doing any more guests, and me going, "What? Well, do I actually have to give a fuck about Friday, October 9th?" And it turned out I did, which is fine.
Oh yeah, well Sheldon was.
But I thought y'all were shutting it down.
Well, I'm I'm kind of like a woman. I'm very indecisive.
Yeah.
He is.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to have Twizzle on there?
Now, wait, about the
Well-
Nightmare Night Dallas, will we having Savern Fox or?
I was
I
gonna
don't-
try to get Chef guy, whatever his name
Like
is.
that, I don't. Even
Oh,
know
Chef
what
Sandy.
much.
Yeah, see, because I know Savern from fucking Notcast, which is a dirty ass furry podcast, right? So it's really weird for me to listen to him on that and then listen to him on this ultra PG like brony show.
This is Ultra PG.
No, on his
but-
podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, he has his own podcast.
Well, next week, guys, you can look forward to possibly
I hope
no
he
guests,
shows up.
but hopefully we'll get some people from Nightmare Nights on. That'll be interesting. We'll talk about that stuff. And
You know, Sheldon, that's a good off, but let's
Mhm.
face it. Hopefully, people, you can look forward to no guests, so you can listen to these entertaining motherfuckers talk over themselves.
They do
Yeah.
actually love that a lot more.
I'm not being sarcastic.
yeah, you know.
No, seriously, straight up. Maybe next week you don't have guests, and so you can listen to your favorite folks.
That's true.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
Either
don't
way,
know, I
either
kinda
way they'll
wanna
be
hang
here.
out with
You know, our
friends.
fans are a bunch of fucking idiots, and they'll listen to anything we make, and that's great.
God damn it,
Cool.
you have like 10 fans, and that hurts.
And our main channel had more, but that has like 2 strikes on it now.
But we can't stream on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you-
whatever.
We can't stream on it for a year now.
I wasn't
No,
even
6
talking
months.
about tonight. 6 months? I thought it was 2 weeks.
We got
Uh,
double.
No, we got it. We got another strike.
Yeah.
I actually made sure to get a strike on my account just for tonight, so I could fit in. Feel like
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me.
I've never gotten a strike on my channel.
Shut up, donut.
I sure as fuck get them on mine.
I get tons.
Who are you not to upload videos with fuck in them? Jesus.
No,
And
I wasn't talking about your channel when I said that. That used to be a thing.
What is
YouTube
this?
would strike you
What
for
is this
profanity.
Imgur for?
Is
Twizzle.
it the picture of them kissing?
No, it isn't.
No,
I
it's
actually
a
didn't bother
plushie.
linking it.
It's a
Huh?
horse ass. But anyways,
That's corpse
yeah,
future
yeah.
waifu.
How did you know?
Are we still live?
It's already.
Yeah, we're
his
still
wife.
live.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I'm not done talking. But I want to thank DerpyTwizzle, of course. Thanks
When
for
are
hanging
you
out.
ever done talking?
Shut up, Faith. I'm talking.
I'm just amused that I'm DerpyTwizzle. Like, who the fuck even knows that name? Thank you.
Since DerpyTwizzle doesn't do shit anymore, I'm not going to tell you where you can find him because who fucking cares?
I
But
know.
more importantly, Rabies, thank you so much for hanging out with us again. Of course, you can find Rabies on YouTube. I don't know his channel, so I feel awful, but it will be in the description of this video. along
Rabies
with
Bun
Twizzle's stuff. If you wanna
X86.
go- Thank you. If you want to check out Twizzle's old work, of course.
I just hope that someday Shelton can have more subs than me.
He does.
We already do.
Oh, do you? Thank fucking God.
Yeah, and Rabies, are you on social media? Twitter, Tumblr? Oh, you
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
Tumblr, right? Yeah.
There's
on the
Tumblr
Twitters.
and a
It's
Twitter.
like Rabies Bun everywhere. Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube.
So if you're a fan and you want to stalk him, maybe he takes pictures of food and you want to see what he's eating, go follow
Or
his
maybe he
food.
takes pictures of his dick, you know? Who knows?
Or that. You know, if you're
Yeah,
into that.
totally.
Rabies is an attractive man. Let's be real. I'd look at his dick.
Thought he was a rabbit.
Wait, did you actually see the picture?
I am a rabbit.
No.
We could include that.
Yeah, okay. We'll include that somehow. Maybe somewhere. Anyways,
If we're not lazy, yeah.
thanks everybody for hanging out again. And next week, same time, Friday, 10:30 p.m. EST. We will be back. So have a great night, guys. And don't drink and drive. It's Friday night. But who the fuck am I kidding? You're just a bunch of fucking bronies listening to this podcast on a Friday night. You're not going out. You're not drinking. You're not doing anything. You're just a bunch of losers. And that's okay.
Stitch my body up with group of derpy zoo. Little pony oni o. I fall so fast
done?
that even
Are we
Rainbow
out?
Dash feels slow. And the beat goes.
Hold on, let me.
And now you know. Love and tolerate, don't be hating, cause I'm your bro.